Make Q the subject of the relations. So our given equation is J equals az square multiplying all in brackets Q minus the fraction z divided by 20, right? So let's quickly solve it. So our given relation or equation is J equals az square multiplying all in brackets Q minus the fraction z divided by 20, right? So if you could observe, right? If you could observe, right? J, right, is has an invisible one, right? It's standing on its own because every number is divisible by 1, right? And az square, right, is separate from or in bracket q minus the fraction z divided by 20 because az square is multiplying, right? It's multiplying, right? It's multiplying, it's multiplying, az square is multiplying or in brackets q minus the fraction z divided by 20, right? Okay, so now what we have to do, because az square is also divisible by 1, right? Every number is divisible by 1, right? So az square is also divisible by 1. So we have to find the LCM between az square and j, right? And the LCM between az square and j is az square, right? So because az square is divisible, is the least common factor that is divisible or that can be divisible by all the variables, right? So we have our LCM to be our LCM equals az square, right? Az square. So let's move on. Now, now, as explained earlier on, we've made az square our LCM, right? So we are going to have our new denominator, right? Our new fraction, right, to be j divided by az square equals the fraction az square divided by az square equals, or in brackets, the fraction q divided by 1, because every number is divisible by 1, right? Minus z, minus the fraction z divided by 20, right? So we have to do some cancellations, right? So az square would cancel itself, right? Az square will cancel itself here. Okay. Az square will cancel itself 1. It will cancel az square here 1, leaving our fraction j divided by az square equals, or in brackets, or in brackets q, the fraction q divided by 1 minus z divided by 20, right? So expanding further, we are going to have our new equation to be j, right? The fraction j divided by az squared is equal to the fraction kill divided by 1 minus z divided by 20, right? So we were tasked to make kill the subject of the relations, right? So in grouping like terms, right, we would have to move the fraction negative z minus 20 to the left hand side of the equation in order to group the like terms and make kill the subject of the relations, because kill is dividing 1 and any number divisible by 1 is that same number. So in order to get our kill, we would have to move the fraction negative z over 20 to the other half of the equation, and as it crosses the equal to sign, it will metamorphize into a positive fraction, right? Because any variable that crosses the equal to sign in an equation like this would have to change its form, right? So supposing it was a positive number, it would have changed into a negative number. But here lies the case that our fraction here is in the negatives, right? So it will cross the the equal to sign to become a positive variable, right? So we are going to have our new equation to be the fraction g divided by az squared plus the fraction z divided by 20 equals the fraction q divided by 1, right? So in probing further, we are going to have our kill, right, to be the fraction g divided by az squared plus the fraction z divided by 20, right? Thank you so much for watching today's series. Kindly do well to subscribe for more. Thank you. Bye.